The man found nothing left to eat in the house except ice cubes, yet he devoured them as if they were a delicacy. Suddenly, he broke down crying. Then he grabbed some moldy crackers, scraped off the mold, topped them with spoiled caviar, and ate them anyway. The next day, he spotted some oranges on the table, only to discover they weren't real. They were carved from stone, so he picked one up and hurled it at the glass window. Surprisingly, the stone shattered while the glass remained perfectly intact. As it turned out, this wasn't his house at all. The man was actually an art thief. That day, he had broken into this mansion to steal a valuable painting. Just as he was about to leave, he accidentally entered the wrong password. This instantly triggered the house's security system. Alarms blared and every door automatically locked. While he was panicking, trying to figure out what to do, he noticed that the front door was made entirely of solid wood. He quickly used his knife to carve out a small hole, but unfortunately discovered thick steel plates installed behind the wood. By now, desperate and incredibly thirsty, he headed to the kitchen looking for water. To his dismay, the main valve had been shut off. Not a drop came out. He then went to the bathroom and stared at the toilet, hesitating but unable to muster the courage to drink from it. He crawled into the plant area in the corner of the living room and pulled out the automatic sprinkler pipe. But when he turned it on, he found that there wasn't a single drop of water inside. Next, he made his way to the pool and started drinking the water, only to discover it was salty. He dipped his finger into the fish tank to test that water too. Even the tank was filled with super salty seawater. Just then, the air conditioning suddenly switched to cooling mode. By the time he realized what was happening, the temperature had already dropped to 6 degrees Celsius. Just as he was sinking into despair, a glimmer of hope appeared. Water sounds came from the plant area in the corner of the living room. The dried-up automatic sprinkler had suddenly started spraying water. He immediately dropped to the ground, put his mouth to the nozzle, and desperately sucked up this precious fresh water. A spark of hope flickered in his eyes as the ceiling caught his attention. He made a bold decision. He stacked all the furniture to build a makeshift ladder, smashed a vase worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and used the shards as makeshift sunglasses to protect his eyes. Then he slowly climbed up the ladder, attempting to break through the roof, but it was firmly secured with concrete and screws. Thinking quickly, the man fashioned a wrench out of wood. He unscrewed every single screw, one by one. Just as he used up the last piece of wood, he finally removed the final screw. Before leaving, he wrote an apology message on the wall asking for forgiveness. Then he climbed up the ladder and successfully escaped.